Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you for this day.
You're rolling. After we left our timeshare, we toured a couple different places. We went to the chocolate factory.
Yes.
And saw elephants, and you could ride elephants. We did not.
I wouldn't say the chocolate factory is worth it. It's not really a chocolate
factory. The pod. Yeah. The chocolate was good, but it's not worth the money.
Yeah.
So don't.
If you're gonna do a tour and you're really like stuck on riding an elephant, yeah, that place is totally cool. But if you're not gonna ride the elephants, and if you've seen elephants before, I would totally
skip
avoid that.
Yeah. It was a long trip for like not really
very little
anything.
Yeah.
I mean, the chocolate was tasty, but that's.
Yeah. We already had good chocolate.
Where are we at, babe?
Bali's chocolate factory.
I think there's probably several chocolate factories because we've already been to one, but which one is this? The pod?
Pod. It's like the most well known.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Because
there's elephants here. But after we went to the Pod's chocolate factory, we went to another coffee plantation where they had the Bali swings, the swings that you see, and they were a little spendy.
Oh, the swings that you see on what, Pinterest? That everybody says you gotta get a picture on.
Yeah, because you do.
You want to know where Instagram heaven is? Bali.
True, everybody's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Anyways, but we went to a coffee plantation again, and we did I did the Bali swing. Mm-hmm. It was like $7 US to do the Bali swing at the coffee plantation. And I wish I would have known this, but we then went and toured the rice terrace right after, and they also have swings at the rice terrace, and you can barter them down, and I did.
Yeah.
Back the time they have stolen from us. And I want you, we can break it on the floor. I've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, doing the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, should I talk about it now?
Which was my very favorite place we hung out. Was that yours?
I liked all of it. I'd rather probably stay at the Gilly Teas longer.
Oh, well, yeah, but the Gilly Teas don't count.
Yeah.
We're talking about on Bali.
Yeah. I liked Ubud and I liked
Seminyak.
I liked both spots. I mean.
So, I really liked Ubud. Tyler found us a hotel for $30 a night right across from the Monkey Forest. And if you've never heard of the Monkey Forest, literally you walk in and there's monkeys everywhere. Here we are at the Monkey Forest.
What do you think right now?
I'm a little nervous. I'm
Are you?
not gonna lie. Look at them though. They're so cute. I love monkeys. Emily's worst nightmare.
Best restaurant was the Watercrest.
Oh, their acai bowls are amazing. You have not had an acai bowl like you have in Bali. They taste so much better. We had one when we came back the other day, and we were like, that's all right. I don't know why we were so impressed before. Then the next day, we did some shopping around Ubud. There was a lot of bartering there, like street bartering for like souvenirs or gifts for our
Heads up,
family.
when you barter there, like, our money goes a long way there. So I will tell you, arguing over like 50 cents is not worth it.
I think it's totally worth it.
There were a couple times where I'm pretty sure we were arguing over pennies. But
I got a good
guess
deal.
who won? Guess who won?
That's right. I feel good with my bartering skills.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't ripping them off, but I'm
No.
just saying there were times we got heated discussions over pennies.
True.
We walked away over pennies.
If you don't love it, leave it.
Sounds like a poor country western song.
If you don't love it, leave it. If you don't love it.
don't.
Second day we rented a scooter, and that was by far our favorite day. Wouldn't you say, of the whole trip?
Yeah.
Scooter day? Yeah. So we rented a scooter. Now, the traffic in Bali is just crazy. So
Take a bike path, split it into 2 lanes, and then make it a 5-lane highway. That basically sums up Bali
that people
and
don't stop on.
the way they operate.
Anyways, we decided, why not? Let's try it. And Tyler did awesome. He figured it out. It was awesome. So we went to a waterfall that day, and that was so beautiful. We tried to get there. We wanted to be like the first ones there.
We were the second ones,
We got to be the second.
but we were there early.
Yeah, so we got there early. I got to swim at the bottom of the waterfall. That was cool. He didn't. Boring.
I'm pretty cool.
Feel alone again. They've always been so kind, but now they push you away from here. I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong anyway. We need to fetch back the time they have stolen from us. Now want you, we can break it down the floor, never dance.
So we went back to Clear Cafe, had some breakfast, and over breakfast we decided that
Hidden Canyons. Guess who made that call?
we were going to the Hidden Canyons.
Who made that call?
You
Who
did.
decided that?
You did.
Who said that was the best experience they had on the trip?
I did. But so I gave him the option, Temple or Hidden Canyons, and then you were like, Hidden Canyons all the way. So we went to the Hidden Canyons, but come to find out, it was literally probably 5 miles from the waterfall we had visited.
We are spelunking. We are in the hidden caves,
Yes.
and say hi. This is our guide. He's crushing it. He's making it really fun and enjoyable, but we've been jumping in the water, and this is the second cave right now. You're rolling.
Cold as winter for me. No sun is shining anymore.
Happy 4th.
That was such a fun experience, the Hidden Canyons. So if you go to Bali, make sure you check out the Hidden Canyons.
Very few people know about it. Very few people there. Totally cool experience. I would highly recommend it. If you're an adventure seeker, you just enjoy, laid back hiking.
jumping off
rocks into
the
water. Yeah, and a really cool local vibe. I would definitely recommend going to the Hidden Canyons. That was by far probably.
It was cool because like
one of the
at the
funnest
very
things we
end of like your Hidden Canyon hike, you come across this like dude just selling coconuts. So I sat there and I see. Oh, and then that night we came back, and Tyler had met some guys that played badminton, and Tyler was like, "Yeah,
Let's play some badminton."
Tyler was like, "Oh, you play badminton?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, you play?" And Tyler was like, "Sure." So he got
His name was also G'day.
Yeah, so Tyler got his number, and we decided to go play badminton. And Tyler's like, "Oh, we're going to their house to play badminton."
He told me, in all fairness, he told me he had a indoor court that he played at home.
So we followed these two guys to their indoor at-home court, and it literally was like a local...
It was like a YMCA.
Yeah, like their gym, or club or whatever. Come to find out, girls don't play badminton there, but I did. Like, I was playing badminton and stuff, and then I kind of noticed, like, no girls were around playing, so I was like, do girls not play badminton here? And he was like, "Oh, no, you're the first girl that plays." Like, I was like, oh. And I wore flip-flops, thinking, like, we were playing at some guy's house, right? And they, like, had legit shoes.
They're professionals. That's, like, their national sport.
They
Seems
owned
like
us.
it. Yeah.
They owned us. But we had a blast.
Yeah.
Because this is how we vacation.
Want to play one more? Just wait till
So then we experienced their culture, like, ritual dance thing.
Sorry.
It was very loud.
So that I never feel alone. And I want you, we can bring it down the floor. I've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, doing the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise. Should I talk about